You mentioned coming to Australia a few times, so moving from Mexico to Australia. ¿Por qué?
Mhm.
Why? Why Australia? Why not USA, Canada, or
Yeah.
anywhere else, Europe even?
Well, actually, my idea wasn't to come to Australia or to migrate to another country because I had the company running and I was really happy with the company. But then I just say like, okay, maybe I need a change because I feel like I need to learn English. And my sister at that moment was living in Australia. So she said to me like, I think you should come and learn English in Australia. Then she mentioned that to me like twice, maybe three times. And the third one, it's when I say like, okay, yeah, let's go. Because I was doing some like job interviews just because I obviously wanted to grow as an engineer and have more experience and obviously keep the company running as well. But then those job interviews, they were asking me like, "Oh, do you have English or how are you in English?" And I was like, I'm not even proficient. Like, I'm pretty much in basics at this moment." But yeah, it's when I realized like, okay, maybe I really need to learn English and maybe I can open more doors in the future. But yeah, my sister was the reason because I came to Australia. Just she invited me and I decided to come and then I just decided to stay here.
Fantastic. So was she based out of Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane at the time?
She was in Melbourne. Yeah.
Right. So that's how
Yeah,
you
she was.
ended up here.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't even know where Melbourne was.
A lot of people don't. I mean, it's ironic, but when you go, oh, I live in Australia, they say, oh, Sydney. You go, no, 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 I live in Melbourne. They go, oh, Sydney. Like, no, not Sydney. Is it close to Sydney? I mean, kind of. Like, if you take a plane, it's
uh,
not that far. So yeah, a lot of people surprisingly don't know where Melbourne is. So that's okay. That's okay.
yeah.
What was it like
Well,
studying out here? I mean, being in Mexico, studying in Spanish, you know the system, you've done engineering, and I assume in Mexican culture to study engineering is probably something pretty good, right? I mean, doctor engineer, like that's kind of how it
yeah.
works out there as well. Then to come out here and then start from zero again because you're learning a language.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was my focus area. When I came to here, I just say like, okay, maybe engineering it's not an option at the moment. I need to learn English first because obviously you have to survive. You have to find a job. You have to interact with people. You have to make contacts. And for me, it was like, well, I'm gonna really focus on this English, and I guess eventually I'm gonna start opening doors. But from the engineering perspective, I found it like very interesting because it's exactly the same. All the standards, all the rules is exactly the same. So back in Mexico, I was reading a lot in English, but I never had the skill of speaking. So when I
Right.
came to here, I started like on that conversational English, but I had already on my head all the vocabulary from the technical part, like for engineering,
Hmm. Hmm.
because for my company it was necessary to read like the data sheet from the circuits, and everything was in English. So I was like, okay, yeah, I need to learn, even if I have to translate word by word. I need to be sure like this circuit is gonna work as same as I want on my scoreboards. So yeah, I came to here and I just started on that conversational part in English. But yeah,
Okay.
engineering was exactly the same.
Right.